Everyone, it's Epic Underworlds. I'm really excited to show you guys a new trading card game archetype for my handmade TCG Perpetual Cosmos. And this one is all about fun dinosaurs that kind of have a dream theme. This archetype actually has quite the backstory. So this game I've really never shown on my channel. It's called Dream Descent, and it's basically a community game where a few of us got together and just made an HTCG just for the fun of it. And we all agreed that we can use any of these characters into our own game. So I made what was called the Dreamy Dino archetype, which was originally designed on a Google Doc by Wheat, which was one of the game designers, and he thought of this archetype idea and I made them for the game, and now I'm going to be remastering them with my new art skills and putting them into this game. So I'll be comparing the old arts to the new arts and kind of the new playstyle too. I'm also going to be showing you guys a bunch of other new cards. So the first card is Rappin' Raptor. Here's the old version, which again, you can see how my art style has definitely progressed since then. This is only like a few months, so it's nothing that long. So we have Rappin' Raptor, which is a Dreamy Dino type. And when played, gain +2 souls if another Dreamy Dino is in play. Souls is basically the currency, so you play this and you can gain some resources to play more cards. Then we have Calming Stego, and as you can see, the backgrounds kind of fit together. I think that was a really cool theme, same with the color palette. And this is Dreamy Dino Calming Stego, which is a really fun name. I just think that sounds really cool. And this ability is all other Dreamy Dino cards gain +2 attack whilst this card's in play. So if you have this card in play, this guy gains +2 attack. So they kind of just all synergize together, and he just looks super cool. Then we have Dreamy Dino Cooley Rano. I think Wheat did a really good job with coming up with the names of these cards because I think these sound amazing. So I'm really happy with the remaster of this card because it actually looks like a dinosaur. It doesn't look like whatever that is. But his ability is really cool. So you may free play this card from your hand by killing a Dreamy Dino on the field. So if you have Calming Stego in play, you can sacrifice him to play Cooley Rano. And he's a 5/2, so he's pretty beefy. And yeah, that's basically the Dreamy Dino archetype so far. I'll probably add more cards to this archetype in the future because I really had a fun time just making archetype that all look similar and just work together really nice. Here are the rest of the cards that I didn't show. We had the Dreamy Dino Egg, which I might remake, but that one didn't turn out too good. And then later I made the Dreamy Dino Petrostash, which is the pterodactyl. So that was the whole Dreamy Dino archetype from Dream Descent. Now let's get into the other cards I remade from that game. Okay, so I basically never use reference photos, but I'm pretty sure I used a reference photo when I did this rat card because I don't think I could have done that by not doing a reference photo. But this is Rampaging Rat, and it was a super fun ability. And there's Echo Man passed out because he saw that guy and he got scared. But basically, he's remastered and he's put into this game. I honestly like the old version a little bit better, but this one is more polished. And this card has reach as long as it's your only creature in play. So it can attack directly as long as it's your only card in play, which is a fun little ability. Krager was probably my favorite card from Dream Descent that I made. He had a really funny and luck-based gamble ability in Dream Descent, but I remade him. He looks a lot happier now. And yeah, so this card can only be played in your front line, so he can't be played in your back line and be a defensive card. He can only be an attacking card. And this card can't be damaged by spells. Like if you try to play a damaging spell on him, it just doesn't affect him, doesn't phase him, but he does have some lower stats, but he basically can't be affected by a lot of stuff. Then we have Erratic Box, which has quite the backstory. This was kind of a meme card because of how it looks in Dream Descent. All the guys really liked it, so I remade it into this game, made it look a little different. This is Erratic Chest, and both players gain +3 souls. So you might think that's a really good ability, but it's also benefiting your opponent. So it's kind of, as you go up, your opponent also goes up in resources. But I think it could be a really fun card to play. All right, the next one I didn't remake. This one is just a new card. We have Underworld Astith. So my channel is called Epic Underworlds, and I don't really have many cards with the word Underworld in them. You know, I mainly called my channel that for my old game, Epic Underworlds 2.0, but now that it's Perpetual Cosmos, I thought I should still add some cards kind of around that theme. He's a Dreamwalker type, which I just think sounds cool. And you may destroy one of your landscapes to have this card attack an additional time. So let's say one of your landscapes, which is basically the card, your life cards, once you lose those, you lose the game. Let's say one of your landscapes has 1 life left. You know, you might as well sacrifice it, and then this guy can do game-winning attack. So I think it's a really fun ability that could be seen in a lot of play. Then we have Splinterbone. I was experimenting with full art cards. So he doesn't have an ability, he's just a really strong character, the highest attack in the game, 11 attack, but he's really expensive with an 8 cost. But I think he looks really cool, and a lot of people really liked dragons from my old game, so I thought I'd have to add some in this game. Then we have Oh Snap, which I actually remade. There's a card called Crack-a-Lacka in Perpetual Cosmos, which I didn't like, so I just remastered it, made it look cooler, and called it Oh Snap instead. And it's just destroy target creature. So let's say Splinterbone's in play and you don't want to deal with it, you can just Oh Snap him and he gets destroyed. Then we have Trick of the Light, which is remade from Dream Descent. And this was like my second favorite card I made, and so I remade him, but I used my anatomy book on how to draw people to make him look more realistic with his arm and face and stuff. So yeah, don't ask me what this card means, because it's pretty abstract, but it's a permanent spell, and once per your opponent's turn, you can either kill this card to cancel a target attack. So let's say Splinterbone's being attacked, and you have this card in play. You can kill this card and cancel the attack, or you can discard this card from your hand to add +2 attack to target creature. So let's say this card isn't in play. You can then discard it and give this guy +2 attack, and he can then do a even more beefy attack. So it's only a 1 cost, rare, and I think it could be pretty useful. Kind of a multi-purpose card, which those are always fun. So that was this video. Really fun making this. I think there's a lot of good stuff. I'm just so happy with how the Dreamy Dinos turned out, and I'm really inspired to make more of them. I think before the game releases, I'll probably make a few more, and then I won't even tell you guys about them, but when you open the packs, then you might find some new ones. So that was this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.